good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, and welcome back to another episode of the HoloBros podcast, the most and ultimate transparent podcast on the internet. It is, of course, your boy, Home to Life, aka your boy Wheezy, and I am brought back again here today with the legend, the guy himself, my best friend, my co host. Y'all know him, y'all love him, y'all know who it is, man.
It's your boy
Oh,
Cool, man, aka the Great DC. We back at it again, man. Appreciate y'all for the love and support. Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode. It's been 41 weeks, man.
crazy.
Haven't missed one damn week, man. We're
Crazy as hell.
super proud of that, man. And part of that goes to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because
Indeed.
y'all give us the motivation to do this, keep this going. And speaking of keeping it going, Weezy, what do we have on the topics list for this week? Even though I slurred
Yes.
my speech a little bit like a drunkie.
It's all good, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's 10:18
Topics
in the
list.
morning. Top
Topics.
in the morning, top in the morning to you, top in the morning to you, top in the morning to
Hey,
you. But for
hey.
the first topic of the Hollow Bros podcast this week, man, learning how to take advice and or criticism. Cool. What does that mean to you, my brother?
Well, simply put, bro, it's just you gotta understand in life, bro. First of all, nobody's perfect, which means you're not perfect, which
Facts.
means uh the only way to get close to being perfect or as close as possible is to understand your faults. And a lot of times it's difficult to understand and recognize your faults when you're actually like living them and you're in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes or a lot of times it takes somebody from the outside to be like, yo, that ain't it. Or yo, like you should do this better. Or yo. And because we're not perfect, but our ego, which is why I say all the time on here, destroy your ego. Your
Yep.
ego makes you feel like you're perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with you. That's your ego and your pride is what allows for a drug addict or somebody with an addiction to say, "No, I got no problem. I'm good." That's why they say the first step to solving the problem is admitting that you have one.
Yep.
Um, is pretty much is look the ego is what starts all of that, right? So we say on here destroy your ego all the time because your ego is the same way that it will stop a drug addict from admitting they have a problem. Your ego is the same thing that will not want to take advice, not want to listen. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you think you're perfect, you have nothing to work on. If you have nothing to work on, then you won't work on anything. If you don't work on anything, you'll stay in the same spot. And as we know in this life, if you're not progressing, you're regressing. Because the same way that you're not moving and you're being stagnant, let's say you were 50 steps ahead of the competition, they're gaining closer and closer because they're going to continue to progress. So if you're stagnant, your lead gets smaller and smaller. That gap gets smaller and smaller. So,
Yep.
uh, but mainly what this really is for, honestly, what this topic is for is because there's people that take advice. Obviously, like if Bill Gates comes in here and tells you something about business, or one of these other top guys, or like Warren Buffett tells you advice about investing, you're gonna listen to them because they have the status, they have the seniority, and they're proven. Unless you're a fool and you think you can just do it all yourself, obviously you're gonna listen.
Right.
But what this mainly is advice and criticism from your peers,
Mm.
people that may not have the status of a Warren Buffett or a Bill Gates or insert big name here, right?
Right.
So a lot of times you tend to be like, not listening to him. What do he know or what does she know? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like I just said, what they know is maybe what you're too blind to see or to recognize. So,
Mm.
like for example, right? Me and Weezy, we just had a talk like I want to say yesterday or 2 days ago about just putting out content and like things like that, right?
Yeah.
And I was giving Weezy some advice, right? Weezy could have easily said, "The fuck, what? I don't care about none of it. Like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Or like, I know it all, bro. I'm good. I don't need to hear all that shit you talking about. Like, you saying I don't give a fuck, right?"
Yeah.
He could have easily did that, but because Weezy's a real one, and he could take advice, and his goal is to get better. He can listen to me from somebody on the outside in that point out like, nah, this ain't that, or you can do this better. Yo, if you try it this way, you could probably do it better. He's open to listen to it. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? So that's why Wheezy will win in life because Wheezy is capable of taking advice not only from just a Warren Buffett, but from me. You know what I'm saying? Or from somebody else in our friend group, or just from somebody else that could see his that has his best interest at heart and that could see where he's lacking at, and vice versa. Wheezy tell me something. yo, Coop, yo, with the PC, yo, you gotta do this, or yo, with the videos, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I'm open to listen because I'm not like, I, I'm not. I don't want to slander people, but like that's to me, that's one of the goofiest things you could do, like in life, bro. Like somebody wants to give you advice and you know they have your best interest at heart. It don't even
Yeah.
mean you have to take it, but at least listen to it without getting in your feelings or
Yeah.
getting, you know what I'm saying,
Yup.
ego driven
Mhm.
or what you're trying to say, man. My videos ain't perfect.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, like, or like yo, Weezy, bro, you can't do that, bro. Like, that's not. Or yo, Coop, you can't do that, yo. Like, what are you doing?
Mhm.
Fuck, fuck you
Like, oh.
talking to? Like, no, then you like what? Because that's your ego talking. Your
Yeah.
ego, like, who this nigga talking to?
Yep.
Feel me? Like, yo, who is dude talking to? You're not talking to me.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'll deck him. He stop playing with me. Like one of those. Like that's you have to destroy that, and that's why I think really the main emphasis of this topic is not only taking advice, because, like I said, you take advice from people that have been established or whatever. Obviously, cool, right? But it's about taking advice from those who aren't so established, for those who are in the same position that you are.
Yeah.
Because in those situations, I think your ego is even more powerful because or it is more resistant to that and it wants to attack that more like yo what you're not no better than me what are you telling me anything for
Mhm.
you can't tell me nothing but then those are the people if you look around in the next 5, 10, 15 years that act like that they're like you drive past your old town they're gonna be walking around doing the same thing
Still the
talking
same
about the same
person.
stuff or even if they're not in the same town they're gonna be still talking about the same stuff that they was talking about when y'all was in high school or when y'all was in middle school whatever right
He ain't lying.
or just when you last seen them. That could have been like 5 years ago, or whatever, right? But you clearly you can see they haven't progressed, but
Yeah.
because they haven't been able to take that type of criticism from others, like. But obviously, real quick too, because I like if you guys can hear, I'm purposely saying people that want your best interest, because there's people that are gonna try to give you advice that don't want your best interest or don't care about it, or maybe just care about the best interest for them. So like to kind of switch topic, not switch topics, but kind of like go in a different direction with this topic. Like you see sometimes in the streets, an older dude that's scared to go back to jail because he already got 2 strikes under his belt. And he know the next time he's done, he's not coming out.
Yep.
Right? He'll have a younger dude. He'll give him some advice on how to flip a package or how to go shoot somebody or how to go blah 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 because he don't want to do it. He don't have the best interest for you. He got the best interest for him because he want to do that, but he's scared of the consequences. So he gonna send you to go do it.
That's his hitman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or just as a dude that's gonna just do the dirty work, like yo, go sell that package, and then we gonna bust it down evenly, blah blah blah, whatever,
Yeah.
right? So be careful of who you take advice from as well, because like I always I always heard is advice is free, giving advice is free,
Yep.
but taking the wrong one can cost you everything. So be also with that topic of being able to take advice slash criticism, understand the right like kind of understand who's number one who's telling you like do this person have my best interest at heart and then also number three hold on did I say that wrong 1 2 did I skip the two I don't know what I did listen
Nah. No, I
okay
think
I
we
don't
good.
know I confused myself sorry but anyway first thing first you got to understand who's telling you right
Mhm.
who's telling you this advice do they have your best interest at heart and then understand what the advice is. So even if
Yep.
they do have your best interest at heart, there's times where somebody can have your best interest, like one of your parents who tell you, "Yo, go to college," but that's what you know for a fact that's not really what you want to do. That's
Mhm.
just not what is for you. But they have your best interest, of course, because they want you to get a job, they want you to be set, they want you to not have to struggle for money, right? As a good parent would, right?
All right.
But you got to also understand with that advice, you could take that advice. Like, okay, mom, I understand. Okay, dad, I get it. Or okay, uncle, whatever, whoever's telling you the advice. But you could also still know, like, nah, I know they want my best interest, but I'ma still do this because this is what I want to do,
All
right?
right.
So that's the difference. It's not taking advice and criticism doesn't necessarily mean acting on every advice and criticism you get, but it's just the ability to be able to take it without taking it personally. Because that's the main thing too with the ego thing, right? Your ego makes you take shit personally.
Like
So like,
MJ, he took everything personally.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Also FTK. But anyway, for those of you that don't know what FTK is, I'm not gonna say it here, but just look up Jordan FTK. But anyway, Yo, Jordan is crazy. Yo, he's different. But but nah, yo. So main thing, real quick before I wrap it up and pass it to Weezy. Just understand that the advice, number one, who's giving it to you? Do they have your best interest at heart? What's their motive? What's the advice? What is it? Like, what are they telling you to do?
Yeah.
So you factor in all those parts, then you make the best decision based on you, and then also don't take advice personally. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, it's to get you better. If the person, if the things I just said, like the criteria, if all that meets, like the person, you know the person, or you can feel like the person is like has your best interest, and the advice is when you look like deep down, like, okay, that's some real shit. Like, the advice is some good advice, right? Then you can just, you know what I'm saying, you go act on it, and you could be able to understand, like, I bet, like, this person is, this person is right, because this is they make me better. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, don't take it personally. It's not me telling you, or me telling somebody telling you, yo, you should try this, or you should do this, or this is the best thing to do for this situation, or whatever. It's not a personal attack on you to let you know, like, you're doing bad or blah blah blah. It's just to help you get better. You feel me? Because
Right.
that's the end of the day. We all want to progress. It's like I said before. If you're not progressing, you're regressing. So just keep that in mind, guys, especially for the younger kids out there that are still trying to find themselves and find their way. There's so much to improve on. Like,
Yep.
there's people that live to be 112 that were not perfect people that still needed to progress to the day they died. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
with all that being said, man, pass to my guy Weezy, man. Weezy, what you got from doing this topic?
Honestly, bro, you pretty much hit all the nails on the head. It's just a matter of the fact of like you said, you can't in this day and age you can't take everything personally. Like especially when it comes to advice and or criticism, because at the end of the day, somebody's gonna have an opinion on your art or whatever you're doing for that matter. So it's
Yeah,
just you have to be able to differentiate your feelings from your art from the criticism wise and you actually making it. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're an artist, I'm an artist myself. Anybody who know me know I'm probably one of the biggest creatives. And when it comes to that creative factor, we're always so like, yo, this is like my best piece, like this is my best work. But when somebody else comes in and says, yo, that joint is trash, though. Get that shit off the airwaves. It demoralizes
right.
us. But it's like at the same time, things like that, criticism like that, if it's not really what's the word I'm looking for? It's not really I wouldn't say judgmental, but I'm blanking on the word and I just had it. Um
I'm trying to think what you're trying to say too.
fuck.
You said it's not judgmental.
It's not judgmental. It's not productive, constructive.
Oh,
Construct
constructive.
it's not things like that aren't constructive. Now, granted, with with that type of criticism and that type of advice, I mean, you can't take it personal. I wanna say nowadays, bruh, you're gonna have those trolls that's gonna say that shit. Let's be honest. Like regardless of what you're doing, there's always gonna be those trolls. But you have to be able to dignify and dictate like, yo, all right, I could take advice. You know what I'm saying? Any advice that anybody wants to give me and that's actually constructive and actually like, you know what I'm saying, notices things that I could have done better, you could you is no other way for you to take that advice, because for those people who are able to notice what you wasn't able to notice, that's how you know those people have your best interest at heart. Um, and I say that to say like, bro, I've been on all spectrums. I've when it comes to criticism, I've had people told me my shit sucks. I've had people told me like, yo, you know what I'm saying. I've also had constructive criticism. I've also had people say like, yo, you could have done this in this type of editing. You could have done that in that type of editing form. But it's just a matter of the fact of once you're able to accept criticism, once you're able to accept the advice without getting so heated or so angry that that person didn't see your vision for what it is, but more so rather trying to help you improve that said vision. It's like Coop said, those people are the people who have your best interests at heart at the end of the day. Because with that criticism, with that newfound advice, you can then take that into your next project, into your next work of art, whatever it is, and you can end up being more well off. Rather if you was just, I don't feel like listening to you, dog. Like
Yeah.
what I need to like, because when you do that, right? We talked about this last episode. When you're so close minded, you often or not, you're in a way, you're only hurting yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you don't take that advice, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, it may not be some of the best criticism, but if you're not open to receiving that, you're not getting better. Because as an artist, as a creative, we put things out for people to enjoy. And if people don't enjoy it, and we get criticism when people don't enjoy it, and we don't take that criticism and improve on it, we're only shooting ourselves in the foot. We're only, eh, they don't really see the vision. They don't really get the art. Nah, bruh. They get the art. They see the art. They see exactly the vision that you're putting out. But it's just a matter of the fact of, you don't want to take that criticism. And when you don't take that criticism, like I said, you're only hurting yourself because you're not learning. You're not recognizing and seeing, like, bro, okay, maybe I could have done a little bit better on this project. Maybe I could have done things a little bit better. But let me translate those things that I have learned just based on the outside sources that, you know what I'm saying, that said, all right, you need to work on this X, Y, and Z. You only, bro, if you could take that criticism and turn it into something beautiful, bro, you're only learning. But if you're so close-minded and you just shutting everything out, you're not, bro. You're not excelling in life. You're not purposefully. You know what I'm saying? Pushing yourself to be a better you, because you're so stuck in your ways. We talked about this, another callback. We talked about this last episode too. You're so stuck in your ways that you bro, you just don't want to. And I get it. I literally, like I said, I've been on all sides. I look, bro. When I first started doing this YouTube, this is a short change, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic. When I first started doing YouTube, bro, I was so scared of criticism. I was so scared of taking advice from others, because I was so hell bent on just my work just being good, when that's not the case. Anything we start something out that's new and fresh, it's gonna be trash. Like, sometimes it may not be, but more oftentimes than not, it's not going to be your best work. And that's just the hardest pill to swallow. And once you get that out the way, bro, once you get that out the way, once you start accepting the criticism from others, bro, your art literally starts blooming and blossoming into something beautiful, and that's great. But you just have to be willing to accept that advice, that criticism, that critiques, because if you don't, it's not gonna bloom. It's still gonna stay like a one little ass pedal, and you be like, damn, bro, why ain't my shit booming? Cause you didn't take the advice when people gave it to you. You wanted to be better than everybody else. When at the end of the day, bro, nobody's better than anybody else. Let's be 100% honest. We're all the same as far as humans go. We all bleed the same. We all have the same organs, things of that nature. So it's like, bro, if you just take the time, just listen to what people have to tell you about your art, what you going through. Just listen. Just listen to the advice. It only takes 2 minutes, max maybe five. You may never know. That advice could evidently change your entire course. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for that. Cool. So that leads me to, when did you learn how to take advice slash criticism, brother?
Uh, this is tough because I always was able to take advice slash criticism,
Mm,
but it going back to the topic, I always was able to take it from a coach, like advice from a coach or like my parents or you know what I'm saying, somebody like that. But for my peers, I want to say probably my sophomore year going into my junior year.
Mm,
No, 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 no. My junior year going into, wait, did I say that? No, my sophomore year, that my sophomore year going into my junior year. There we go.
okay.
Uh, and with that was just like I remember like a specific incident, bro. Like, well, not a specific one, but one that stands out in my mind. That's like, uh, I remember. I think I told the story on the pod before, but at one point I was always, trying to play college football, trying to, go crazy or whatever. That was my goal, like to play college football. So, like, you know what? I'm about to do this, blah blah blah. Right? This was my sophomore year. And then I remember everybody. I'm talking about, yeah, we gonna win a national champ, not a national championship. What am I saying? We gonna win a state championship in high school, blah blah blah. We have to go crazy, blah blah blah. Right?
Oh,
So
niggas
one of the
going
older,
nuts.
so one of the older dudes, I remember they was out flipping tires or whatever, right? They was out flipping tires. This after the weight room, they was out flipping tires, like they was working out and shit, right?
Mm.
So he like, yo, y'all about to come flip tires or whatever? Like, I go, what? No.
Oh
Like,
man.
what am I flip tires for? What I gotta do with me running the route? All I gotta do is run a slant, catch it, and take it to the crib. I'm not gonna fuck about no tire, none of that. So that was my mentality, right? That was my sophomore year. So he was like, all right, well then don't talk about you want to win a state championship. That year, we got dog walk, and I was triggity trash. I wasn't trash, but
Damn,
I
son.
wasn't trash, but I wasn't to the level I could have and should have been. But doing shit like that, like or not doing shit like that, like flipping tires, putting in that extra work, putting in the extra hours.
Yeah.
So that brings me to the next year. I was like, you know what? Nah, he was right. Well, not really the next year, but after that football season. So that's my sophomore year. This is like basketball season type shit, right?
Mm.
So my guy Siraj, shout out to him, I mean big cuz, shout out to my guy.
My
Uh
dog.
so he took me to the weight room or whatever. It's like, nah, bro, you gotta get big or you gotta get in shape, you gotta blah blah blah, right? So that was like my first instance of really taking like criticism. Cause like he told me like it was. Like, nigga, you should be way better than what you are. But you're bullshitting. Like you don't be in the weight room, you don't be doing shit.
It's real name.
You run your routes, you catch passes and all that, like outside on the field and shit. But like, bro, you know what I mean? Niggas do that that are just like you. You know what I'm saying? But they're probably stronger than you. They're probably faster than you because they go to the weight room, they work out, they put in that pain. So from then on out, bro, shit changed, bro. My whole mentality, all that shit changed. Not only about taking criticism, but just taking my game to the next level, football wise, and just life period. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
shout out to my guy Siraj for that, man. That was a much needed lesson that I had to learn, and I'm glad I learned that shit early in life, bro. Because there's some people that still haven't learned that lesson, and they in their 30s. Some of them older than me right now. You feel me?
It's
So,
a fact.
that's why I feel like number one, this pod is important, bro, because we could give people them wake up calls at an early age, or even if they're late bloomers, they could still like this advice could still hit them and be like, damn, nah,
Yeah.
you know what? They have the aha moment, and who's to
Yup.
say we can? But at least if we could get one person that aha moment, whether it be this topic or other topics that we did before or
That's all that
topics that we'll
matters,
do in
G.
the future, that's really all that matters, bro. So, uh, yeah, no, that was like my story. So I want to say like my sophomore year, going into my junior year, this was after football season. That was really the turning point of me starting to take advice because that advice actually helped me and that advice actually got me to my goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because without that shit, bro, who knows if I would have made it to college? You feel me?
That's a
Or
fact.
at least playing football. So, yeah, no, easy man. What was your
I wanna
let's
say
say turning point?
I wanna say for me it was I wanna say it's when did I upload? I'm trying to think how my YouTube journey has been. I'm trying to think. Did I upload anything my sophomore year? No. I think I started back uploading like my senior year.
Nah, nah, I don't think so. Because when did the Xbox One come out?
20 same year as the P4,
So that's freshman year.
2013. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So nah, bro. Cause I remember you used to post. You was posting like 2K bash tutorials on like 2K 15 or 16. Might have been 16.
That was 15. That
Oh,
was on
15.
PC. I remember I did, yeah, cuz it was 15. Cuz I remember that year I bought 2K on PC. That was probably one of the worst decisions
So
I could have
which
ever done.
one was that? Which one? Which one could you get a Grand Pro badge? Because I remember you did one that other year too with the Grand Pro.
16.
That was 16, right?
That was
Yeah. So you
16.
did one 16 too. You was like
That was
how to get
16.
your shot creator Grand Pro badge
And
or some shit like
that
that.
shit went viral. I'm not
Yeah, that
gonna
shit
lie.
went crazy. That's one of your best videos, bro, to this day.
So I want to say from like 2013 to like 2016, I was in like a slump. I wanna say that. I know I was in a slump. I know I was in a slump because I didn't start uploading videos until 2015 when I got my PC, like back consistently. And I remember my boy D Man, we had a, I think we had a collab video, one or two of them, like our my freshman year and I think his like junior year of high school. Um, and he will always like push me. He'd be like, "Bro, put out a video, put out a video, bro. You gotta put out a video." And like I remember, bro, it would be like, "Yo," I would tell him like, "Yo, I want to, but like, I would have a shit top." And anybody who know me know, bro, I was working on my mother's laptop, and mind you, her laptop. If y'all know PCs, bro, them little HP joints that only had like 4 gigabytes of RAM and like 250
HP is
gigabytes,
crazy.
250 gigabytes of storage, bro. Nah, G. I
That's
was
that's
I was I
that's
was
like a
editing
school
on that,
computer, bro.
bro. I was editing on that, G. So
Nigga
it
had a
was
Dell.
so I remember it was one day I came home and um I remember this day, it was 2015, and I remember I was playing 2K. I was just chilling, playing my career, and I remember D Man had joined the Discord. He was like, "Yo, you haven't dropped a video in like a year and a half. You need to drop something. Like, your peoples is waiting on you to drop something." I'm like, man, like I'm not gonna lie, I was bullshit, cause like in the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, nobody want to see that shit. Like I'm like, bro, nobody want to see that shit. And then he was like, bro, just put something out, just put something out, just put something out. And he taught me, he taught me to put something out, and I ended up putting something out. And bro, that video kind of did numbers though. And it was a kid in my class who even came up to me and was like, "Yo, I peeped your video on YouTube." I'm like, "What the fuck, yo, what?"
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wild.
I'm like, bruh.
That's
I'm
crazy,
like,
bro.
I'm like, yo. If I didn't take his advice to keep putting out videos, bro,
Hell yeah.
more than likely, I we wouldn't be here today. It's
Yeah.
and that's just keeping it honest. So like, shouts out to my boy D Man, but
Shout out to the
bro,
legend, man.
if it wasn't for him, bro, I probably, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have stopped making videos in like 2015, maybe
Yeah.
2016, cause like I said, bro, I was in a rut. Like I didn't know what to make, and then working on a shitty ass laptop from like 2013 to 2015. I didn't get my PC until like 20 like mid 2015. It was in the summer. It was like July. So it was like it was so disheartening. It was so demoralizing to the point where, bruh, anytime that you would try to render out a video, that shit would take 12 hours, and then you would have to literally sit and have the laptop on your lap, burning your lap. Cause bro, I remember I had overclocked the laptop. And so when it will overheat like to the point where you would literally feel your thighs scorching, bro. It was terrible. It was oh man, them days, bro. I wouldn't
Oh
go back.
man.
I wouldn't go back. But bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, that's my story, yo. Like if it wasn't for the homie, bro, I'm telling y'all, this podcast wouldn't be a thing. The
Y'all
detour,
wouldn't know me.
like I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like I was even pushed, cause it was at a certain point in time where I just didn't feel like doing this shit, bro. It's not like I gave up, but
You gave up.
yeah, it's like
Ain't no really ready to sugarcoat it, bro. You
Yeah,
gave up, bro. But I mean, that's the importance of, like we say on the pod before, is like just having a good circle, having a good group of guys or girls around you. You feel me? Because you gonna have them times, bro. Like niggas gonna
yeah,
have them times where like I'm not doing this shit. That shit ass. Like,
yeah.
bro, I ain't getting no traction. Like I don't know if I told my sales story on here. Where I used to do insurance,
Mm-mm.
and I wasn't really getting no clients, no nothing. And then my guy, shout out to my guy, man. I don't want to put him on blast though, but shout out to my guy, man. He pretty much told me like, yo, like the universe, God just wants to see if you like how bad you really want it. Cause
Yep.
I was negative $200 in my bank account. I damn near gave up, bro. I was done, bro. I ain't had no job. That was the job. That was my only job, but it was more so commission. It was like eat what you kill type shit. So
Yeah.
I wasn't killing nothing, so I was eating, and I was negative 200 in my account. He just like, bro, you gotta just stick through it, bro, and then shit gonna happen for you. I'm like, all right, fuck it, did it. Little next thing you know, bro, shit started going crazy.
No,
Boom, 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 boom,
man.
boom. But yeah, bro, so it's just, bro, things like that, man. You just need a good group of people around you to like.
Facts.
They're gonna give up at times. Who the
Oh.
hell? Oh. Yo, this is so off topic and so random. So, for those of you that know, I have my regular PC monitor in front of me. Then I have my gaming monitor to the left of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have the gaming monitor to my left so that, when we get our card breakdown and stuff, uh, things like that, I can still like quickly access things we need to know, like, yo,
Yeah.
what new guns do they have? Or yo, what the battle class look like? And I could kind of look at it and explain, right? Nigga just randomly just joined my party. Like on COD. Just I don't even know the nigga. His name is Master Roshi. I don't even know him. And I'll give him a shout out. His name is Master Roshi. He just randomly joined.
that's your
Like, bro,
that's your homie,
I
bro.
don't know him, bro. I don't even who is Master Roshi? That sounds familiar as hell.
It, he was off the show. That's all
Yeah,
I
that's what
know.
I'm saying.
That's
But
all I
anyway,
know.
fuck it. That shit was so random. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, what the fuck? Just hear the doom. What? But anyway, listen, man. All right,
Niggas'
so
privacy got violated. That's
yeah,
sick.
niggas bugged out on here. So nigga, I'm gonna put this shit on private. I'm not trying to play nothing right now. I'm
See?
shooting the pod, goofy. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, so the importance of like just having a good group of people around you, it changes everything, but it changes a lot. So, shout out to my guy D Man once again. Shout out to my guy Weezy because they also got me into YouTube. That's a different story from another day, but yeah, man. So yeah, just the
Indeed.
importance of that, man. This is
Yes, sir. It's something that you can't
priceless.
beat. Yeah. Yep. 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 There
Like
you go.
Drake said, man, you can't put a price on that. There is no salary cap. There is
Talk
no
to
paying
him.
them back.
Talk to him.
Talk to him, Driz. Right.
Yeah. But hey, man. Moving on. Avoiding yes men at all costs.
Stay back.
Oh man. Oh man.
You about to tee off on
Oh
this,
man.
or you want me to go crazy?
Go crazy on this, bro. I'm gonna leave this one to you. I'm gonna leave this one to you.
All right, listen, man. This is. Oh man, I don't even know where to start, bro. This topic right here, this right here,
This right
this
here,
right
nigga.
here. Come on, man. But oh man, yes, man. This is anybody out there, man. Yes, man. It's not. It's just a phrase. There's yes, women. You get what I'm saying, right?
Mm.
But this is just for the people out there that be like, oh, why is it only men? It can't be women. Shut
Oh
up.
my goodness, bro.
Respectfully, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, sucker.
Shut
But
that
yeah,
mouth.
but on a serious note, yes, man, the worst people to have around you. Like
Yep.
you'll rather have a snake around you than a yes man,
Yep.
in my personal opinion. Because the yes man is just oh man, like the yes men. Speaking of ego, like destroying your ego, they do the exact opposite. They fuel your ego,
Yep.
and your ego is too. Your ego is good. Let me say this. When I say destroy your ego, I don't mean necessarily all of it. Your ego is good. Your pride is good because like your pride will allow you to do good things. Like for example, if you take pride in your work, then like you don't want your work to be sloppy or to be trash. Or if you just take pride in what you do, or you take pride in yourself, like you don't want to go out the house looking crazy or whatever, right? So that's a good thing. But too much of it, it's like too much of anything is a very bad thing. So the yes men around you fuel your ego way past the point of no return. So when you see these celebrities, right, like I'm not gonna name any, but if you see these celebrities out here, they're insane. Why? Because the people they keep around them want to stay on their payroll. So what do? If they say, "Yo, bro, I'm about to go, I'm about to go eat a bowl of shit, yo," like, I'm about to really go eat a bowl of shit. Like, yo, am I tripping? Nah, 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 nah. You good, bro? Bowl of shit? What? I just had that shit yesterday, bro. Literally, like she was rocking, bro. Literally, like, nah, it was real good. Like what I do, I
Oh,
like to put cinnamon on it because the cinnamon make the flavor pop. The cinnamon make the flavor pop. So like you see how ridiculous that sounds? That's how it is, right? So you got people that they tripping, they're bugging, and the advice they people can't give them because they can't take advice because their ego is to the moon now.
yeah.
So now their people are forced because they have a choice, but in their mind they're forced to just agree with everything they say or do. So you have the people that's like, oh what? Yeah, 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 nah, what? You said you slapped your mom in the face. She asked you, was you hungry? Nah, yeah, nah, she was tripping about that. I ain't gonna lie, she was bugging. You know,
Yo,
she was tripping.
what?
Nah, cause why would she even ask you that? Like, you let her know if you're hungry. She not gonna ask you that. Like, you
Yo,
know, if she do it again, backhand this time, man. Not playing. Like, get a couple kicks into it. Listen, like that's literally the type. Like, yes men are literally crazy like that. Like, they'll
they
literally do
are.
that. And the thing with yes men, man, the reason why they're so detrimental is because, like I said, if you got your people telling you like, oh, you just slapped your mom in the face because she actually was for dinner, then well, you know what that does on so many different accounts. First account is they just co-signed a bad negative behavior and told you that it was cool. So you think these people got my best interest. They telling me I'm not bugging, I'm cool. So now you think this is the right thing to do. So then on
Mm-hmm.
top of that, you like, yo, if they said slapping my mom in the face was cool, they definitely gonna think it's cool to slap a random in the face if I can slap my mom. So then you see how it just you see how the behavior just goes further and further past the point of like, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So that's why it's please, like, you know how like before you make a turn in the car, the proper thing to do is check your blind spots.
Yep.
The yes men literally create an entire, imagine that your entire car was a blind spot. Like there's no rearview mirrors, there's no side mirrors, there's no windows. Imagine driving a car like that. That's what a yes man creates.
He's
And
not wrong.
not only is that, but they're telling you, like, even though you're about to smash into an 18 wheeler on the highway, they're gonna tell you, nah, yo, you good, you can turn right. You know, you can get into this lane, yo, you can merge. No, whole time it's a tanker. It's a tanker full of gasoline on this shit, and y'all all going like 70 miles an hour.
Yo.
Nah, yeah, nah, you good to go right? Nah, merge, bro, you good.
Yeah,
You feel me?
see?
So it's literally that's what they're doing because they're fueling your ego, which is then blinding you to the reality of it. And now you're so past the point of no return that you don't even know you have a problem. And you think that what you're doing is cool because these are supposed to be the people that's close to you that have your best interests.
Yep.
So, and the real way to get rid of yes men is to really understand, really just understand the importance of the first topic, and that is being able to take advice or criticism. Because if you're able to take advice or criticism, and you show them that you can take advice or criticism, then it's people are more inclined to tell you how they really feel, as opposed to, oh, I don't want this nigga to cut me off, I don't want him to be bugging, or I don't want her to like get mad and not want to talk to me no more because I said
Uh,
this, blah blah blah. So if you show them like, nah, you can tell me straight up. Like if it's something, if it's an issue, tell me straight up. Like J. Cole says in the song, like he says, it's dangerous when you got nobody to check you. I be having to check myself.
mm.
Feel me? Because everybody around him, even J. Cole, everybody around him, like I'm gonna tell him no. I'm gonna tell him that he bugging. He might cut me off and stop, stop fucking with me. This is my guy. And
Yeah.
also he got the bread, he got the resources, he might be paying my bills and shit like that. I don't want to get cut off from him. Have to go work
Yeah.
at Macy's tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So but he said it's dangerous when you got nobody to check you. It's very dangerous because, like I said in the beginning, the first topic is if there's nobody to check you, a lot of times you don't even think there's anything to be checked because our egos, back to the ego thing, allow you to feel like there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. Even though subconsciously you know that you're not perfect because it's impossible to be perfect. Only man perfect is God. But
Yep.
it, like, your ego allows you to feel like a God. But that's why you need the people around you to bring you back down to earth. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, you ain't, your shit still stink, bro. Like, people be walking around like they shit don't stink. Your shit still stink, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your shit definitely still stink, bro. You feel me? So, Like you
Yeah,
need those
see.
people. So when you have those yes men around you, just think about the analogy that I use. It's like being in a car with no side views, no rear view, and there's no windows
Mm.
on any part of the car. Not even going forward. There's no windows. You cannot see in this car at all.
So
No
fucking
windows, no mirror, and you're on the highway and everybody's doing 70.
that's a fucking death trap if you ask me.
Thank you. So that's exactly what having yes men around you is, a death trap, because they blind you to everything else around you, and they make it to where you literally feel like you're invincible. So you not only are you blinded to everything, but you feel like you're invincible, which then, as Weezy put, because he's such a wordsmith, fucking death trap.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. What a wordsmith we got here. Hey, keep the Scrabble table away from this guy. He'll know. I mean,
But it is. Yo, but that shit is, bro.
oh,
It
God, bro.
is.
Yeah,
Wait,
no, that's real shit though. But before you even go,
what's
let
up,
me
fam? Oh
officially
yeah, yeah.
pass it
My
to
my
you.
fault, my fault, my fault, brother. My fault, my fault, my fault, brother.
Nah,
My
you
fault.
good. Go ahead, Mr. Wordsmith.
But nah,
Stephen A.
man.
Wordsmith. Oh,
Chill,
that's
chill,
the name of the episode. Stephen A. Wordsmith.
chill. See. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Having it, bro. Being around Yes Men is probably one of the worst things that you could ever do. Um, I've been actually. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna talk about the next topic, but having being around people that just says yes to every little every single thing that you suggest to do. I don't know, bro. Some that shit don't sit right with me. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Because especially if it's something that doesn't make sense and they consistently saying yes to it anyway, it's like, bruh, nah. This is it's something off. It's something way off. Because
Yeah,
yes men, bruh, they're not people that have your best interests at heart. I'm be honest with you. I'm be 100%, actually 150% honest with you. Yes men,
1000%.
they don't, they just don't. Because at the end of the day, yes men, here's how yes men view you. Like Hoop said, if you're somebody who's literally taking care of them, and I mean like monetarily, emotionally, any sort of way you're taking care of them, as to which they can't take care of themselves, they're going to want, like, they're going to do everything that they can to be in your life, like everything. Like it just it doesn't. How can I say this? It's never a good thing, right? When you have to consistently check and see, oh, are you just saying this shit
Yeah,
because you just want to make sure I don't take away your check, or are you actually saying this shit because you actually have my best interests at heart? And oftentimes than not, yes men, they're only saying that shit because they know you have the power to take away everything that they have in their current life. And with that being said, yes men are literally detrimental to everybody's life, because they don't. Yes men just take. They don't give anything back to you. They just take. They
facts.
they tell you what you want to hear. They don't tell you what you need to hear. And yet they still take. So I say that to say, bro, you can't, you literally cannot allow these yes men to be in your life. Because at the end of the day, if you allow them to be in your life, they're only going to show you why you shouldn't have them in your life. And oftentimes or not, most cases, that's a negative thing, because you're going to be the one down bad, while they're going to be the one laughing into the bank with your money, because you allowed them to be the yes man in your group. You allowed them to consistently be in your circle, consistently giving you some bullshit, and it's I don't know, man. I like I said, I've had yes men around me. I'm not gonna lie, I have, and at the end of the day, bro, it it literally. it literally only kills you. Literally, it only does the worst for you at the end of the day, because if you know that if you're in the wrong, and if you have nobody to check you when you're in the wrong, like Hoop said, you're only going to think that you was right. And then your ego isn't going to be able to dictate whether or not what you did was good or bad, because nobody checked you. So what you're always going to think, oh, I just did some good shit. And then with the yes men around you, they're only going to reinforce that.
Yeah, they gonna have you. They gonna have their arm around you.
That's
Yo,
what
that
I'm
was good
saying.
shit. What you just
That's what
did.
I'm saying. So it's just like, I don't know, bro. I If y'all have yes men around you, or if you have an inkling that you have a yes man around you, I'm not saying I condone this, but you need to make sure and actually check whether or not if that person really has their best interest for you. Because if they don't, if they're just agreeing to what everything that you have to say and not actually giving you some proper input, not actually checking you if you saying some bullshit, like, that's how you know, bro. That's literally
Yeah,
that's the number one clue. That's how you know, like, nigga, you ain't for me. You just only here for a check. And that's how you pack them up. That's how you ha ha.
yeah,
Bye,
that's a fact.
deuces. But yeah, bro. So if y'all, yo, like I said, bro, if y'all have a feeling that you have yes men around you, please do your due diligence. Please check and make sure you don't even have to test them, but just start asking them like little questions here and there, and really like, okay, so that's that person you are. Okay, okay, I see you. I see you, brother. Okay, I see you. You ain't.
Yo, but
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, no, no. I was gonna say it's nothing to even test. Like, there's
Yeah,
no way that everybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. Nobody's gonna agree on everything. So if you're around somebody that just agrees with everything, and real quick too, like Weezy said, on this level, like let's say you're a kid and you don't really have no bread, or even if you're an adult, and you don't have that bread or that status to even like think that you could have a yes man around you. That's not true.
that's not true.
Some people are literally, like I said before, it's not only financial, it's status, it's just friendship. Like,
Yep,
oh, this person might cut me off if I tell them they did some bullshit. But I don't want to get cut off because I fuck with this person. Feel me? So, but also real quick too, what Weezy was saying about having an interest. Whose interest do they have at heart? You gotta remember, they have theirs at heart because their interest is not. If their interest was yours, they would tell you how it is no matter what. If they really want to help you,
yep,
but they don't because they know if they tell you what can really help you, it will cut them off. So they don't want to get cut off. So they're looking out for their best interest over yours in that sense. Because like if I like I'll tell Weezy, like if Weezy do some bullshit or if I do some bullshit, niggas will tell each other.
yep.
And if you cut me off because I'm trying to help you, then that's on you. You're a goofball.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lose sleep. You're a goofball. I don't care about none of that. But if I be like, damn, I ain't gonna tell Weezy that he's tripping right here, like in this situation, because he might stop fucking with me.
It's corny.
What? Huh?
It's corny as shit. No,
Go?
no.
Get?
Up, okay?
Yeah, like come on, bro. So yeah, that's really that was really the thing. Like you don't even have to test them. Like just
Yeah.
just look around, just be observant. Like we always say, be observant. On this podcast, one of the main things we talk about is just observation. Be observant
Yep.
for the just the things that go around you every day that a lot of us sleepwalk around. Feel me? Just be observant. Lock in. Like if you feel like somebody's a yes man, just don't you gotta test them. If you want to test them, that's on you. I'm not really a big fan of testing, but
I'm not
if
either.
you want to test them, that's on you, right? But you don't even need to test in that situation. If they agree with everything you do, 9 times out of 10, they're yes.
Yep.
Because I don't, me and Weezy don't agree on everything. Me and Key, me and my parents, me and my wife, me, whoever, right? We don't agree on everything. Nah, nah,
Hmm.
nah, nah. That wasn't. I'm not really feeling that. Oh, nah, I'm not really rocking with that. That was, nah, you did too much. Or nah, yeah, you should never did that, or whatever, right? So it's not really a test. You could just look around and see. But yeah, nah, Weezy, you have
I think.
you wanna keep going in on this topic, or
I mean, we can move
'cause
on.
I did cut you off a little bit, but that
Nah, you
The
good.
test, I'm like, nah, like you don't really got to test for this.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
easy.
I feel you. It's just like when I say test, bro, like you said, it's more so just being observant. Um,
Yeah,
once you're able to recognize just taking that step back and seeing like, bro, you ain't you ain't who you say you is. So
yeah.
that's pretty much all I have for
Right.
that. Cause we're also 50 minutes into this week's show as well, and
Sheesh.
we still have to get to the gaming topics and things of that nature. So moving on, amen, say man. This week's gaming topic of the HoloBros podcast, man. For those of you that don't know, Call of Duty Season 1 dropped yesterday, and I rage quit. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Warzone, yeah, nah. Warzone Season 2, um,
You mean,
um,
you mean Warzone 2?
yeah,
Season 1?
Warzone 2. My bad.
Season 1.
I'm getting ahead of myself, but God, Activision, Infinity Ward. Let me holla at y'all niggas right quick, bro. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of you niggas, bro. Genuinely, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of you niggas, bro. Each and every single fucking year, there's an issue. What is it? Like, what the fuck is it, bro? Server issues? Really? Fucking server issues, bro. Y'all have been doing online gaming since 2009 and we still have server issues. What the fuck is happening, bro? Bruh. Alright. Let me just take a step back. Let me just take a step back. Alright. So season one dropped earlier shit yesterday. It dropped like 2 hours earlier. Warzone dropped an hour earlier than it was supposed to. Okay. Alright, cool. The update drop. I play on PC for anybody that doesn't know. PC is my primary my primary platform. Why must every single fucking time there's a big ass update, I have to do fucking shaders? Two, bro, y'all fucking y'all fucked up the social the social shit, bro. We can't for anybody who's on a PC platform, bro. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot invite
Nah, don't
anybody.
don't just say PC because I
Oh
just
yeah,
tried it.
yeah, oh yeah.
I just tried it live.
All platforms,
All platforms.
all platforms. You cannot, you cannot bring up your in-game friends list. It brings up consistently fetching online profile. It kicks
And
you out
and
into
then
the
kick you
venue,
out.
and then
Yep.
it puts you back into the menu, and then you try to go back in, and it does the same exact shit. Infinity Ward, please, for the love of everything that is, I know this is probably your biggest Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2019, but for the love of a fucking fuck, y'all have been doing this shit for over 10 years. Get your shit together. Thanks. Y'all are a multi-billion-dollar company. Y'all are telling me y'all don't have enough funds to cover the server issues, man. Y'all are a multi. I get it. I get it. Games take billions, and I mean sometimes billions of dollars. I get that. I get it. But bro, there comes a point in time where you have to literally make sure that all your systems are working day fucking one. The fact that niggas literally, and I mean, bro, alright, let me tell y'all the loophole. The only way you can bring up your social menu, whatever, to bring up your friends list, you literally have to join a game. And in the middle of that said game, you have to, if you're on mouse and keyboard, you have to press the circle button, and then it brings up your menu. And that's the only way you're able to join other people's games. Why? Why must that be the loop? Why can't I just join people's games straight from the main fucking menu? Because bro, When I tell you that was strike one, when I tell you that was strike one,
It's
that
strike.
when I tell you that was strike one yesterday, bro.
That was strike
Strike.
one.
Nah, let me tell you what strike two was. Let me tell you what strike two was.
My
Let me
fault, my
you
fault,
know
my
what I'm
fault.
saying. Here's what strike two was. Right. I'm not gonna lie. Warzone two, it's good. I fuck with it.
Yeah, fuck with it too.
But playing on fucking solos, bruh. No, no. I'm
What
not
you
doing that
mean
shit.
no?
I'm not doing that shit, bro.
What you
Bro,
mean no?
bro, bro. And when I tell you, every time I got into a game yesterday, bro, I was getting fucking steamrolled. And now, granted, some of y'all might say, "Oh, that's a skill issue. You gotta be better." No,
You gotta be better.
no. I'm literally shooting folks in the fucking face, and they're not dying. But yet, niggas shoot me in the face,
Mm.
and I die and I die in 5 seconds. That was strike two. Strike three, that gulag.
The worst shit ever. It's the worst shit ever. Yo, I can't tell you how many times I had to 1v2 a nigga, bro.
That
1v2 a team.
that fucking gulag, bro.
Shit is terrible, man.
Conceptually wise, I fuck with it. But in terms of actually playing it, bruh, like I said, I mostly played solos yesterday. Having having to still do 2v2s and solos, and most of the time you get a shitty fucking teammate or a shitty fucking gun in general,
Yeah.
and then the juggernaut comes out.
First of all, whose idea was it to only give us that and then fight a juggernaut with that? That's so dumb. You should just did it overtime is like how it used to be. If the time run out, there's a flag in the middle or something that forces people to like you like, bro. My thing with Warzone and just Call of Duty, bro, is, bro. Sometimes the game tries to be too different. Like they try to make they try to make changes to the point where it's like, look, we made changes, but bro, it was good the way it was before, bro. Warzone was perfect. Like the Gulag was perfect before. 1v1, you whether you win or you lose, it is dependent on you, not on damn my teammate died. Now I gotta fight two other dudes with a pistol, and they're just gonna be camping. Or I have to fight a juggernaut because their juggernaut instead of chasing them niggas are chasing me. So I have to shoot at him, waste bullets with a pistol. Even if you gave us an automatic, it would be difficult to kill a juggernaut. What the hell you think I'm gonna do with a pistol? Call of Duty, man. Like, and yo, Weezy, this might I ain't gonna lie. I don't really believe in jinxes or curses, but this segment may be like a curse segment, bro. Because every time we do an early review, we rate a game high. We always like so listen, bro. If y'all are watching this later on, like if y'all go back to our other episodes and y'all watching these series and like these
Oh
episodes like
shit.
later on, y'all like, whoa, ain't no way they just gave COD a B a B grade or whatever, right? Especially if you're watching it from now where it's like all these server issues and all this shit. Or the same thing with 2K or these other games. We rate it. And then later when time reveals, it's like, damn, yo. Like, yo, niggas like, what's up with the HoloBros? Like, what they doing? Do they even play the game over there or do they just be guessing?
Mind y'all, I have at this point I have over 100 hours on COD.
Bro.
I
Yeah, he
have
definitely does. Cause he almost got Orion soon. Or
I'm
at least probably Atomic.
I'm I started my battle rifles last night, so I'm pretty much getting everything platinum. So I'll be there. I'll have Orion by like Saturday. Um,
Yeah.
but bro, War it's like Warzone 2 is good, right? It just day one, bro. It's a day one fucking blues, bro. Day one and two. Cause I wasn't able to play with my homies, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, like we was in the lobby. We was literally in. We was bro. When it
Yeah.
dropped, niggas. We was in the lobby, we was chilling.
Yep.
I had the update, and then it was going up here, it's going up here, and then the update hit, and then I'm like,
Bruh.
and then mind you, bro, I streamed yesterday. For those of you who caught the stream, I didn't even give y'all an intro. It got that bad, bro. Or an outro. My fault. It got that bad. I ain't even give y'all an outro. I ain't even give y'all an intro either. I'm recognizing that too. I ain't even give y'all an intro either. Cause bro, I had to update the game, and then I had started my stream, and I had to end the stream, and I had to reboot the stream. I'm like, bro, this shit is annoying as fuck. It's infuriating. It's literally infuriating as gamers because we just want the game to work. That's all we want. We just want it to work, and we want it to play well, bro. But we can't do that. We can't have a good fucking time if fucking every time when there's fun detected, there's some bullshit that happens. Literally some bullshit that happens, bro. Literally. Like prior to Warzone dropping, granted, niggas wasn't really having that much issues with matchmaking. That much. Granted, if you got into a lobby, it will be an occasional time where you might have to restart your app. You know what I'm saying? Get the matchmate to work again. Nothing like this, bro.
Nothing like
I,
this.
bro, I haven't even booted up my card today, bro. And the fact that they still haven't fixed that shit irks my soul. Because how in the actual fuck do you expect people to crossplay if they can't
Oh
bring up
man.
their in-game friends list, bro? How? 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 And I didn't even get a chance to play DMZ because I was so fed up with Warzone yesterday, bro. I was so fed the fuck up. I getting steamrolled, fucking getting killed on some dumb shit. I'm like, bro, fuck this shit, bro. Bro, I literally ended the stream without saying bye. Y'all
Oh
can go
man.
check the VOD. Bro, I was so pissed yesterday, bro. I went to go back to complete my camos. So I'm like, bro, at least I know by me going back to completing my camos, that's not going to break on me. Or at least I hope not. And so far, it hasn't. Um, Instead of talking about the negatives, though, let's get into some of the positives. Um, they changed the UI, sort of, kind of. Um, the UI is
Not
better.
really.
Um, but
It's the same
it's it's
shit.
it's, it's still it's still the same shit.
It's
It's
the
like
same.
they
They
made
just added shit, so it looks pause. It looks bigger. It looks more diverse. Like you can do more shit, but it's the same. It's the same layout. It's the same. It's the same Hulu shit that we talked about. They got the same Hulu loadout settings, but it's just more options on Hulu. Before it's just like Hulu with like two different movies. Now it's now it's, now it's Hulu with at least like three different categories and like
oh
a
bro,
movie in each category.
yo son. I mean, granted, they made it easier for those of us who are going for camos. Um, Instead of before how they had it. Before how they had it was like it would say the weapon name, and then it would say get this certain weapon to a certain level, and then it wouldn't show you the challenge that you need to complete. Now it actually shows you get this weapon to a certain level, and then it also shows you the challenge that you need to complete, which I like as a camo grinder. It actually, for like the riot shields and the launchers and shit, it actually shows you the camos that you're going to be putting on said riot shields and launchers, and knife as well. um I haven't tried out any of the new weapons yet. Oh, the battle pass map.
Hold up. For those of you that have been watching my movements, now you see why.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. I'm not gonna lie. This shit right here, y'all. Why? Why? I'm I'm not gonna lie. When they was talking to us about how the battle pass was gonna be, I didn't think. I'm thinking, right? It's not gonna be that bad, right? And it isn't bad per se, but more so the fact that this shit does absolutely nothing for us. It does absolutely jack shit for the community. Why do we need this? Why do we need this fuck? Why not just make it one straight row and just have us just have us play fucking, bro? Why do we need fucking tokens and then we could pick out each and I mean, I get it. I get it conceptually. Oh, you want people to have a choice as to what they could pick, what they want to pick. Okay, but like at the same time, no G. At the same fucking time, no G. It's no need. It's no need, cause you need, bro. In order to get everything in one sector, you need 5 tokens. And there's what 20, like what 21 sectors, maybe 20 sectors.
Uh, I see 20, and the last one is 21 up here. That you gotta. This is the last. This is the final one. So yeah, it's 20 sectors, and this is the 21st, the victory one, victory sector.
So doing my math, you need 105 tokens to unlock everything.
But that's kind of the basis of the last one. You needed 100 slots. So instead of so honestly, I have a different opinion. At first, I was like, "Yo, this is probably the dumbest shit ever," but I'm not gonna say I like it, but I don't think it's as bad as I originally thought it was gonna be because it literally gives the player the control to have to be able to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. So for
Yeah,
example, right? So you obviously start off here at sector 0. You got to get all these. All right, boom.
yeah,
So when I click on one, right? All right, boom. I click on it. I click on this. I click on this. I click on this, and then this is unlocked. But you don't have to. You don't have to click on this to complete the sector. So once you do this, now this one and then that one gets unlocked. And then from here, now you have your choice. Do you want to go this way? But then you can also see what's in each sector. So you can see like,
mm,
okay,
yeah,
damn, I want to go here and get this operator, or I want to get this weapon XP. So let me go here first. Boom, boom, boom. Go here, as opposed to the straight line where it's like they're telling you
yeah.
where to go. Now, do I feel like they could have did it better? I feel like I feel like they could have had the battle pass, but it skips around. But speaking of the UI, they probably felt like they should have changed the UI. And then I'm still waiting for data centers. This is live, by the way. It's live. I'm waiting for data centers. On. I'm just looking. All I'm doing is looking at the Warzone. I'm not clicking nothing. I'm just looking at the Warzone battle pass thing, right? And I'm
Oh
waiting for
my
UI. I
fucking
mean, I'm waiting for the
goodness.
data centers. But while we wait for data centers, which we really shouldn't have to because I'm not doing anything. But I like it because number one, it looks like I don't know how to explain it. It looks like all right, boom, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And there's an error. All right. So glad this is live. I'm so glad this is live. I'm so glad this is live. All
Oh,
right,
you gotta love it. Oh, you
gotta love
gotta
it.
love it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
you gotta
legendary.
love it, bro. What the fuck is happening? You have
Pretty
to love it.
legendary. It's pretty legendary. This is gold. This is gold. Okay, well we don't need this screen up
Yeah,
anymore
yeah,
because yeah,
yeah.
this is. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. Anyway, I'm glad that was live by the way, so y'all could see what we have to deal with and what you guys are probably dealing with. You guys are seeing that we have the same issues. But yeah, no, I like it because it's kind of like it is your choice in a way,
Hmm.
and then it's like you kind of you could skip through the bullshit. You feel me? So like, all
Yeah.
right, I don't have to go get these per se to get this. I mean,
Mm.
yeah, obviously there's some things you have to bypass. Like if you want this that's all the way over here, you got to go through all of this stuff. But
Right.
at the same time, you're controlling your destiny in a way. And then once you get enough, like if you guys seen how mine was, all the green was lit up. Pretty much, I could go anywhere throughout the whole map now and pick what I want. Like so, once you get to a certain way, you can literally just go around and just get the shit you want. So if you want this one because it got the COD points, you go here. I blah blah blah. But I get what you're saying though. Like yeah, but I mean, it's kind of twofold because if there was the same battle pass as last year, some people would have an issue. Some people
That's
like, oh,
true.
it's the same shit, blah
That's
blah blah.
true.
But I like the ability to at least have somewhat of a choice.
Yeah.
I just I don't know. At first, I wasn't feeling it because I'm like, this shit is this look trash. Like, why do we have a map? I didn't really understand it, but as I started playing, I started using the tokens. I'm like, okay, I get it now. Okay, so you kind of just choose where you want to
Yeah.
go instead of being forced to like. Because we've all had those experiences. It don't matter what battle royale you played. We've all had the experience of, yo, I want this, but this is at level 30, and then
Yep.
I'm forced to get these other BS things that I will never ever equip or use in here,
Mhm.
but it's what I have to do to get to this level. So that could be whether it is on 2K, it could be on the PUBG have a battle pass.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so PUBG, Fortnite, uh, Warzone, the previous Warzone. So I feel like that's kind of dope how they give you the option of change
Yeah.
or the option of choice. So I think that's pretty dope. But yeah, no, I don't dislike the battle pass.
It's not bad. I mean, at least
Mm.
I want to say with the battle pass, at least they have shit that's actually worthwhile. I know for me, anybody who know me know I'm a sniper. They have two snipers in that shit. I need both of them. Both of them. I need
Both
both of
on.
them. But yeah. Uh, as far as my final takes for the battle pass, I guess I'm just so used to like I want to say proper battle pass format, but the old battle pass format where it's just a straight line. Um, not I probably just need more time with it. I'm pretty sure as the more time passes, the more I'll get more used to and accustomed to it.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh huh.
because it takes some getting used to for sure. But Warzone 2 though, what do I want my final takes to be on Warzone 2? Try it out for yourself. Definitely try it out for yourself. Cause the movement is way different in multi. You also have different classes in multi. Also,
So
perk packages aren't custom either.
yeah, they you have to choose a set perk package.
That's one thing I don't like. That's another thing I don't like.
So they
Um,
in one aspect they give you choice, the next aspect they don't give you choice.
yep, yep.
I guess they trying to get away from everybody, trying to make the cheesiest, but at the same time, that's what it's been. Feel me? So,
Um,
I, yeah,
eh, Activision and Infinity War gonna be Infinity War, but um, another change I do like in Warzone is the vehicles. How they take gas and how you need to refuel.
yeah,
Um,
that's dope. Yeah,
because
that's super dope.
it makes it because we all remember in Warzone 1, bruh,
Go
how
around with a fucking big Bertha,
oh brother.
literally go around in a Bertha all game and just ride it to the last circle, and then try to run everybody over. And then when that doesn't work, everybody's shooting at each other or shooting at you, wasting bullets, pretty much depleting their resources. So then when you get out the Bertha, you can kill them.
Yep,
Or those people every Call of Duty Warzone match, they get in the helicopter, they pop a UAV, fly to you, kill you, and so on and so on. And it's pretty much like a disadvantage because they just literally fly to you, get high ground, and then kill you.
yep. Pretty fucking much.
So yeah, so that kind of takes away from that unless they get a gas can. But at least they had to get a gas can, so they
Yeah,
had to do something. Like it's more satisfying knowing like, all right, if they're doing this, that just means they pulled off their strategy the right way,
yeah, yep. It
as opposed to just oh they just anybody could do this shit.
yeah. It's more balanced, and I feel like it takes a little bit more skill because
Yeah,
if you
skill
know
and chance too.
yeah if you know like you can still like refuel your vehicle whatever you're using it it's a lot more balanced than that rather
Yeah,
than just taking the same fucking vehicle for the entire game with nothing bad happening to it. No gas running out, none of that shit. Um
yeah, and
it's
it's also easier. It's I don't know if you peep, but it's also easier to shoot down equipment.
I didn't peep that. No.
Yeah, it's easier to shoot down equipment. It was the same thing in multi too. Like a counter UAV, that
Oh
shit
yeah,
is
yeah,
going
yeah, 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 yeah. You right.
like
Yeah,
that.
you right. You right.
VTOL, that shit is going. Like you don't even have to use a rocket
Yep.
on that shit.
Yep.
So like even in Warzone, like the other day, not other day, yesterday, as we record this is Thursday, but yesterday being Wednesday when Warzone dropped, me and uh me and my homie Karan, we was on there and we was in a Bertha actually. No, we was in a dirt bike shooting at a Bertha, and then literally I was trying to shoot the people on the Bertha, but I was hitting the Bertha because I was missing them a little bit. That shit started smoking. That shit was going kind of quick, and it was with an AK.
Damn.
So yeah, so that's another good thing too. Like
Yeah.
you could be in them vehicles, but they not gonna take all them bullets that they used to. Like the
Mm-hmm.
Bertha last year, bro, that shit used to take 50 bullets,
Forever.
bro.
You had to have 100 round drum mag on
That's
that
what I'm
bitch.
saying, bro. You had to have an LMG and be able to reload twice at
Yep.
least. That shit's crazy.
That ass though. Um,
So yeah, shit's wild.
cool. What you think about DMZ? Cause like I said, I rage quit yesterday, so I didn't even get the chance. Like I was too fed up with Warzone. I just went straight back to multiplayer, bro. So what you think, man?
DMZ. DMZ is a world of its own, bro. I just want to
Really?
say that. Yeah, it takes place obviously on Al Mazrah, but DMZ is in a world of its own, bro. It's like I haven't even ran into an actual player yet. I've only run into AI, but the things you got to do, like there's missions on there that you got to do to extract. You get hella XP from just extracting or doing missions on there.
Damn.
So like you got a whole bunch of shit you could do. So, um, for example, like one of the missions was like activate a UAV tower. You got to find where UAV tower is activated. Then you gotta kill all the people that's there. Well, you don't have to, but that's what I was doing just for the XP and just fuck
Yeah.
it, right? And then there's another one where you have to ping a thing on the map. One of those what do you call them? Objectives? Yeah,
Mm.
ping an objective on the map. And one of them was like you got to arm two what would look like literally search and destroy bombs with the search and destroy detonator or whatever.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
do that, and then you got to defend. Your first one just blows up, then you got to defend the second one, and then after that, it's just like certain things, and then like on like during the map, like everywhere you go, there's certain things they're worth money, so you can literally go to buy stations and sell them to get
Oh.
let's say your weapons and all that, and then it's literally in extraction mode. So let's say like the first time I played, I died. I didn't have self res. I died, right?
Mm.
So the weapons I came in with that they give you when you first start, I didn't have shit. I came in there with my fists afterwards. All that shit's gone. You can't. There's no. You can't. I don't know if you can have a loadout. No, you can't have a loadout in there. Like meaning like in Warzone. Like I bet like let me have my specific guns and then I have to
Yeah.
take them. Nah. So you gotta literally go in there and then they give you weapons you can buy in there, but uh like through the buy station, but they're not your custom ones. They have like attachments on them already. They're already like
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
So you can't actually create a class for DMZ.
yeah, no. They give you specific guns and shit that you could pick. So far, I don't know if later on you could do that, but as of we speak right now, is that's the way it is. And a crazy thing that was on DMZ that I didn't know was you are able to unlock assault rifle via DMZ, and only way you can do it is via DMZ.
Oh yeah, they was talking about that.
So
The blueprints.
there's the M13B. That's an assault rifle. And pretty much how to get that, you have to unlock that by defeating the chemist in the radiation zone of DMZ and extracting his dropped weapon. So that's another thing too, because I actually was able to extract too. So
Mm.
pretty much with that is there's extract points across the map, but radiation moves throughout the map, and you also have a specific amount of time before you can extract. If you can extract, uh then you're done. So it's almost like you died. So you gotta also make it to the extract point in time. I think you get like few. I don't know how to explain it. I gotta still play it more, but there's a time on there. So like where the gas is coming, like as
Yeah.
you see on Warzone, where they tell you how much time before gas. It's
Mm.
the same thing with that. So they'll let you know like yo, the gas is closing in or something. You got to get out of there. You got to exfil or whatever or extract.
That's fire.
And then when you go to actually extract, you go to one of the points on the map, and then you gotta wait for the helicopter. So there's mad enemies that come out. You gotta fight them, and then you gotta actually get on the helicopter. They got gas masks on there too. So if there's ever a situation where like you're running low,
Yeah.
you just pick up a gas mask, and then the shit at the helicopter be kind of taking forever to leave too. Like nigga, go. Like you be sitting in the helicopter, bro. But like nigga, go. Like what are you doing? So
Yeah.
yeah, no, but so far it's a pretty cool mode. Like, oh, another thing too about DMZ, you can't pick where you spawn. They just randomly spawn you somewhere. So it's not like a helicopter. You jump
Mm.
out, you go somewhere. You just literally spawn somewhere randomly, and then from there you have objectives that you need to complete, and then you get XP. You get a shit ton of XP. Depending on what you do, you get a lot of XP. So
I might.
enemies you kill, the weapons you get. There's just random like miscellaneous items in there, like jumper cables, and they tell you the worth and the value of said items. So like car battery, like um, wrench, comic books. There's like different shit. There's a whole bunch of different stuff in there.
Bro.
They got refrigerators you could open up with like valuable stuff in there. So if you have a whole bunch of valuable items in there,
Mhm.
you can literally go to there and sell them. I don't know what happens if you extract them. I think you still get XP for extracting them or selling them. I personally sold some of them, but I've also extracted some of them too
Mhm.
because I needed that. So I was playing by myself, so I needed stuff for this, obviously. So I had to
Yeah.
keep, you feel me? I had to keep selling my items. So I don't know what necessarily happens if you keep all of your items, valuable items, and extract with them. Because I needed that shit. That yo on DMZ, that shit is 7K, bro. The self res is 7K. But you get mad money. Like you just get mad money randomly. So but yeah, my opinion on the DMZ mode, long story short, is solid mode. Uh, it's valuable to play because I've gotten the most XP playing DMZ than any other game mode, including Warzone.
I
You
might.
get you get a shit ton of XP, and then also weapon level ups. It's kind of like playing Invasion, but just different mode. So you get a shit ton of XP. I'm pretty sure that's why another reason why you can't bring your own custom class in there, because then people would just start getting in there boosting.
Farming.
Yeah, so
I was thinking about doing that shit. Cause I'm
yeah,
like,
I was thinking about trying that too, but then I'm like, damn. But then you can do it, but you just gotta find whatever gun that is around the map.
yeah,
You
but that's
gotta
hard. That's
find it.
hard as shit. Cause you
Yeah,
never
that's like
know.
that's literally a flip of the coin. Like, damn, bro. Feel me? So yeah, man, that's I think it's a solid mode. And I also like how Weezy said before. Hopefully, there's something like there's some advantage to playing it. And there's the XP, and then you can also unlock a gun in there as well. I think that's the only gun. Let me triple check real quick. But I'm pretty sure that's the only gun that you need DMZ to unlock
I thought there
thus
was.
far.
I was about to say I thought there were some other guns that they was talking about too, but
Thus far, I think that's the only one that's specifically DMZ based. Check. And is it? Yeah, it is. So only so far that is the first and only gun that is able to be unlocked via DMZ exclusively. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna start dropping more things like that because literally what they're talking about, that mission is just one specific part of DMZ. So it's not even like, oh, play X amount of games of DMZ. Like you gotta do a mission in there and extract the weapon that the person drops to unlock that said weapon. So I'm pretty sure to keep people on the game mode, they're gonna come out with more and more weapons on
yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's my take on DMZ. To give it a grade, these grades, man. Shit, I'm so scared. All right, just room for improvement. C plus. Room for improvement. I'm scared of a B. I would have said B or B minus, but I'm scared. It's room for improvement. C plus.
I don't
So
give.
this way next week they don't hold me and it'd be some crazy buggy shit on there.
Yeah.
But actually, yeah, no, they got to get a C anyway. Actually, because on there's also connection issues on there. So like it'll be times where you're sitting there freezing. It'll be times where it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened a lot. I think I've only had literally one game where that's happened, where it just would freeze. Then you can move a little bit. Then you freeze. Then you lag to the point where you were in a building. Now you're outside and there's enemies shooting at you.
Yeah.
Then you freeze again. Then you can move. You can shoot back for a little bit. Then you freeze again. So yeah, now they definitely can't get a B. I just thought about that. No, no, no. Yeah. C plus at best.
I would have. I would
C
have.
plus.
I would have told them niggas for C on Warzone. Cause I forgot to say this about Warzone too. Every single Warzone solo game I got into yesterday was laggy as shit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yesterday, what happened to I think what happened to Karan and Justin was we were playing. We were in a gunfight, but they were a little bit ahead of me and Keyshawn. I think we were looting something, and then they froze. And then when they unfroze, they were dead. Same thing with Justin. He froze. Then when he was unfroze, he was dead.
my game would have
So
been off. I'm sorry.
yeah, but
I
no,
would have
another
rage
thing
quit.
too, bro. The proximity chat, that's
Yo,
it. Man. You get a
oh
lot of
my
kills off
goodness.
proximity
Oh
chat.
my goodness,
Yo, so
bro.
many free kills. Like yo, literally. I play on PlayStation. I used to play on PC, but I got it on PlayStation this time. I can still get it on PC, but definitely not right now because of all the issues. I won't be able to play with nobody. But yeah. So on like even on PlayStation, bro, like I don't have my game chat on because I don't want to hear none of y'all. But you'll see the mic pop up. So I'm like, okay, somebody next to me. You won't even know. Like normally in a regular Warzone game, you'll just be running out, none the wiser, trying to loot.
Mhm.
You see that red mic pop up?
Oh, it's go
Yo, yo,
time.
yo, 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 they here, they here, they here. And then like yesterday, I was hearing them through, I think like through Keyshawn's controller or whatever. I'll just hear them like, "Yo, it's two on me. Y'all got a whole team on me. Yo, one's at the top of dome." And
See,
that's when you know, ah, he's calling out your location. Now you can move accordingly. That shit is so dope. Shout out to Warzone for that. You, if y'all want to get in game chat, bro, they're legendary, bro. Thank you to everybody that's in proximity game chat and that's like just being a beast. I love y'all,
proximity chat is probably the best thing to ever happen to Warzone because
bro.
the amount of funny moments that's just gonna come
Free
out of that
kills, yeah, yeah, that's a fact.
and free kills. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yo, yo, speaking of funny moments, yo, Keyshawn was actually talking to one of the dudes in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 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 because the dude was like, yo, it's a full team on me. He was at the buy station. It was me, Justin, Karan, and him and Keyshawn. And then he was like, yo, it's a full team on me. Because we knew he was there because he bought somebody back. So like it's a full team on me. Then Keyshawn was like, where are you, buddy? He was like, and
Ah,
he was like, I'm nowhere.
see,
And then we ended up finding him and eliminating him. So
I would have did the Michael Myers chant.
yeah, 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 definitely. Yeah, yeah. Now we should have did that. Now I'm telling you, I'm gonna get a clip. Mark my words. I'm gonna get a clip with somebody that's not like somebody that's talking, probably not paying attention though, but they're talking. Then I'm gonna be yo, can I just do our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Yo, who this?
Yo, that'll be hilarious, yo. But I want to say to end off this week's gaming topic, to give Warzone a grade. If I was to give it a grade based on my experiences and what I experienced already, C minus, C minus.
C minus squared then, because I'm doing the same shit.
You know,
I'm a yes man. It's like nah, but nah, yeah, I have to. I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C.
I,
It's just it's too like, it's
I
I can't like. Nah, but then I want to give it a D plus now. I do, because now I'm thinking about all the other bullshit they be doing. Like we get in the game, it's freezing. People die. People like literally unfreezing, they're dead. When they before they froze, they was alive shooting at somebody. Then they unfroze and then they're dead. And then it happened to the next dude that was next to them. Then I'm getting in game modes. I'm freezing. Then I can't even. Uh, no. Actually, no. D. They gotta get a D plus. No. A D. Just a solid D. Pause. Boy, that was crazy. A solid D grade. Solid D grade, guys. Get your head out the gutter. Anyway,
you stick it to that, man.
because
That's your final
yo,
grade.
no, yeah, no. It has to be because so many times, and I seen people relating to me. You'll get in a Warzone game, like me in the lobby, the shit never starts up because there's
Mm?
not a full lobby, and
Mm?
then it'll go from 145. This was on like quads though too. It will go from 145 to like 145 out of 152 to like 130, then to 130, 120.
Oh
And
no.
from there,
Oh
so
no.
bro, I'm telling you, the downtime in between games was literally you gotta wait uh like 50 minutes in between a game now because the lobbies that you get into won't even start. So you gotta join 3 different lobbies just for the shit to start up.
Oh
So yeah,
brother.
no. Y'all not getting hired. Y'all not getting hired in the D, bro. Y'all can't.
Oh brother.
And yo, when you said that, I was just thinking about that. Like, wait. Actually, no, absolutely not. They cannot even get a C for me. That's impossible. Like the amount of times we had to get into a lobby, then leave, then get into another one, then leave, then get into another one, then leave. Yo, I seen so many lobbies go from 145 to like 50 quickly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm out.
Yo, what the fuck?
And then
Yo.
also they took out once again everybody trying to just have they just be different, trying to say it's not the same game. They literally took out what was one of the best features in Warzone. Ready for this one? It was one of the best features, and it was so simple. Play again.
Yeah.
Now you have to literally leave with your squad, then start it up again. Now they gave you the option last year,
Yeah.
but they also gave you the option to play again.
Yeah.
It was the most simple yet effective option that any game could have ever put in a game. Just play again. Nothing too crazy. Just might want to play. We might want to play this again, Warzone. We might not want to just back out the whole lobby and just want to play again. That may be kind of in our best interest to do that. Who knows, right? Maybe play again. Maybe. It's cool. I get it. We'll say that for a later date. Maybe we could play again later. Warzone, I guess.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
be
bro.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I'm gonna lead this off here because we're an hour and a half into the show. Um, try Warzone out for yourself. Don't just go based off our reviews, but just know, just know you're getting exactly what you paid for. Especially if you just download Warzone, you didn't spend anything on Modern Warfare. Just know you're getting exactly what you paid for. Thanks. Um, yeah. Moving on to the next topic of this week's HoloBros Pod, man. Cool. Have you ever been a yes man? And have you ever had a yes man around you?
Yes.
Mm, talk to him.
Nah, but on for real, yeah, because when I was a kid, I was like my main thing was just be accepted. Like I just wanted to be liked by my peers and shit. So, and I was like a real young kid though. Like anything, like if my friends was going to like how your parents would be like, oh, if Johnny would jump off the cliff, would you
Mm-hmm.
do it too?
Yup.
Yeah, mama. If he would say I'm cool,
Yo,
that was my
see?
mentality. All he gotta do is just say I'm cool if I do it, and I'm gonna do it. That's what caught me up in a lot of dumb shit growing up as a kid. But yeah, so I definitely have been a yes man, just for like I said before, just status. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I want these people to think I'm cool. Like this is
Yeah,
why I feel like it's a good topic for the kids, bro. Cool has no value,
it
bro. And
doesn't.
I heard Wallow say this. Shout out to Wallow. I heard Wallow say this. The only black person that ever got paid for just being cool was Billy D. Williams. Nobody else was ever paid to be cool.
Mm,
The cool shit, just leave that alone, bro. Like being cool and all that, that shit is goofy. You feel me? So don't try to be cool. Don't have oh no, I want my people to think I'm cool. Who cares? You know what's cool? Being you, being unapologetically you,
that's a fact.
being kind, being polite, like just being a good person. That's being cool.
Talk to him.
You feel me? So uh that was one of my downfalls as a kid, and that is what makes not only me yes men back in the day, but makes people currently yes men because they just want to be accepted. They want to be cool, like
Seeking that
or
validation.
in those celebrities or those higher status people, they don't want to get cut off for financial reasons or for financial and status reasons or like we just said emotional support or whatever, right? So that and then also have I ever had yes men around me? I want to say yeah, but I don't like I don't know. Like I want to say yeah, but I can't really like pinpoint it to like oh yeah this person, and that person
Yeah.
because honestly, bro, up until not too long ago, bro, I've been sleepwalking through life, bro. So like
Mm.
I'll peep shit, but I'll be sleepwalking past it the same way that a lot of us do, which is why another reason why I feel like this pod is so valuable and so important is because we sleepwalk a lot through life. We just sleepwalk
It's a fact.
like you'll see some shit that you should peep and acknowledge and act on. Well, not even if it's like on some crazy shit, but just act on like, okay, I seen that. Okay, I gotta move accordingly. We'll see something like that and we'll sleepwalk right past it. Uh, okay. You
It's
know what I'm
not
saying?
wrong.
Like one of those. So, uh, yeah. So I honestly I can't really pinpoint a specific time though, but I know somebody who can. Mr. Homies, man, it's
Chill,
on you,
man.
buddy.
Amen. Say, man. Have I ever been a yes man? Yes, like any of us has in this human race. Uh, there comes at a certain point in time where you do want to seek validation from others, but then it's up to you to recognize that seeking that validation from others doesn't mean shit for you because seeking validation from others, who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks? But have I ever had a yes man? Have I ever had yes men around me? Yes, I had. I remember, bro. I remember this one instance, bro. I remember this shit vividly. Um, I used to go to like this after school care program at the local YMCA. Before they ended up shutting down. And I remember it was like the second or third grade. I was riding around in the back of the bus. Um, and I was sitting with this kid. Like anybody who any of y'all who know who rode the yellow buses, you have your shit down the middle. You have your two sides. I was sitting on the left side. Kid was sitting on the right side, and we was all the way in the back of the bus, like right where you could see the back window and shit and all that. So I was chilling. I wasn't doing shit. The bus was making the rounds, picking up the rest of the kids up, and we pulled up to this elementary school, and this kid next to me, he was on some like he was sticking his middle finger out the window and shit, like to other drivers, like he was on that type of shit. And my dumbass, I was cool with him, and he was like, "Yo, you should try this. You should, you know what I'm saying? You should get in this shit with me." And I'm like,
Nigga
and
made it seem like the coke business. Yo, you should
nah,
try this. Yo, I'm moving weight.
nah, dead ass though. In the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that shit. Like you, like, and mind y'all, there was already a car following us just because he was on that dumb shit. So I don't know why I did it, but I did it. Yeah, I did the dumb nigga rule and I followed the yes man. And that was probably the worst decision that could ever happen, because here's why. The car behind us that was following us, turns out they was calling the cops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So they calling the cops, and we pull up at the school, right? All of a sudden, this cop, he walks by the bus, like he's on the side of the bus we get on that, and he's looking for the both of us. He does. Let me show you exactly what he does. He walks up. He's trying to look in the windows, trying to see like who's doing this shit. Cause obviously the person they called in. So he did uh. He just pointed at the two of us, and then I remember the it was a lady who was driving the bus at the time. She was like K1 and the other nigga come to the front of the bus and step off. Stepped off, bruh. I'm not I'm not gonna lie. Call me if y'all want, bruh. Yo, call me what y'all want, bro. Hey man, hey, I buckled, man. Look, look. I ain't know the street rules back then, bruh. I buckled in a motherfucker. I started bawling my eyes out. I'm thinking, bitch, it's done. It's a wrap for me, nigga. I'm going to juvie. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yo, I was scared for my fucking life, G. And then
Shit, most people would have in that situation. As a kid, nigga, what?
niggas, so but luckily he didn't really do shit. Like
He
he,
couldn't, nigga.
yeah,
He can't. Only thing he could, he can't really do shit because you sticking a middle finger out at people. But
yeah,
you a kid, so he know that could, he know that could scare you, which it
yeah,
did. That
yeah,
would scare me too. I don't give a fuck.
yeah,
No, Mr. Officer, please.
yeah, bro. I don't care, bro. Y'all can call me a bitch or what, but I was bawling my eyes out. So I'm
I would
thinking,
have been a bitch too. Me and you would have been.
yo,
Yeah,
yo,
me and you would have been two bitches together.
I'm thinking I'm about to go to juvie and all that shit. I'm like, I ain't. Granted, yeah, I shouldn't have done it. I knew I shouldn't have done it, cause some in the back of my mind told me I shouldn't have done that shit. But when you seeking validation from others and you just like following the cool crowd, bruh,
Yeah.
you not really thinking. You not really giving a fuck about what could potentially happen. You just doing this shit cause your homies is doing this shit. Like you just living life. But at the end of the day, bruh, them yes men, them people that try to egg you to do shit like that, bruh. Mm-mm. Cause those people later on down in life, bro, they those are gonna be the people that's gonna be like, yo, you remember that time when, what I'm saying, we did that shit and then the cops came? Nah, bro. It it,
Ah, bro.
that's what it turns into, bro. That's literally what it turns
Facts.
into. So it's
And
like I knew I shouldn't have done that shit, but it was a learning experience. I feel like if I wouldn't have done it, I wouldn't have learned like how cops in that situation can be, nor would I ever have like that like scared straight feeling. You feel you dig what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's a
I,
fact.
I was scared. I was scared shitless. G, I ain't gonna lie. Cause when you're that young, my nigga, especially when you hear people saying, "Oh, you could go to juvie, this, that, and the third," and juvie was a big ass thing because we're young. Like you knowing niggas that's going to juvie, that's doing all sorts of this bad shit. Especially in the area where I was going to for like my after school programs and shit, it wasn't really the best area. Like I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest, it really wasn't. So like
Right.
that juvie shit was hella prevalent. So hey man, hey man, yeah man, yeah. Yeah, I've been a yes man, and I've had yes men around me. I, hey, that's just a learning experience, man. I
That's a
mean,
fact.
I feel like as long as you don't succumb to having a yes men around you, like you don't keep following the same footsteps, and you keep having those same people around you, bro, and you grow. I mean, you just learn. You just can't hold that shit against your head for the rest of your life. You gotta keep moving on. But yeah, that was my time. But it was nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. And I would never do it again. But
Shit.
yeah,
I know
man.
you won't.
Hell no. Fuck no. I learned my lesson off rip. But moving on
Let
to
this nigga stretching when I stretch. Well, he's goofy.
chill, bro.
He's a yes man. He's goofy.
Yo, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hey, we joking, we joking. But moving on. Coop, understanding empathy. What does that mean to you, my brother?
Well, what that means pretty much is, well, first thing first, right? For the people out there that don't understand the difference between empathy and sympathy, sympathy is just feeling sorry for someone, feeling bad for someone. Empathy is literally putting yourself in their shoes.
Yep.
So now, yo, Coop, why is this a topic? Like, why would you? This is why this is a topic, because when you understand empathy, you understand people, and you can have a better grasp on how people react and how they move. So, in a situation of where, let's say, a dude, or no, not a dude, a kid, right? Let's say a kid that don't have a father or living with their grandma or whatever, right? Some shit like that, right? And they lashing out and they acting crazy. Instead of you, let's say, like feeling some type of way about the kid or whatever, you could have empathy. Like, damn, what if I was that kid? How would I react? And then that would make you rationalize it more, and then you'll be able to really understand. Like, you'll be more at peace. Like, okay, cool. Like, I get it now. I get why he's doing that. Or I get why she's doing that. Or you know what I'm saying? Or a
Yep.
girl who, if you talking to a girl who like every relationship or every encounter with a man she's had has been toxic or whatever, right? Then you'll better understand her. You feel me?
Yeah.
As opposed to just every time she do some bullshit or like get on some like lashing out shit towards you, then it's like instead of you going in like yo like what you talking to yo blah blah blah, you kind of understand more. You feel me?
Yeah.
So and at the end of the day, this life is about human interaction. This life is about people, meeting people, interacting with people, networking with people, impacting people, being useful to people, etc. So
It's a fact.
if this life is all about people, why not understand people? Why not understand these situations on a deeper level? You know what I'm saying? Whether it be emotionally or just from the aspect of just a mindset. Okay, let me put myself in their mindset. Let's see how I would react in that situation. Then I could better understand them. Like as opposed to saying, "Damn, they did this." Figure out why though. You feel me?
Hmm.
And the easiest way to figure out why without asking them, or you ask them, but even if if you don't have time to ask them or whatever, you could just put yourself in their situation and they're like, damn, like what would I do in that situation? Because not a lot of times, bro, 9 times out of 10, in doing that, you realize like we're not as different as you think.
It's a fact.
Meaning us as like humans, like we're still we're still human, so we still have similar feelings, similar reactions, egos, whatever, all that. So you could still kind of get a gauge and be like, damn, I think I would probably have did the same shit. Or sometimes you may be like, I would probably been worse than that. So it really makes you get like appreciation for that person as opposed to just going off of their reactions or emotions and then just like, nah, fuck that, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, man, this is a relatively short topic, but I think it's needed and it's just that's why I just got straight to the point with this one. But yeah, so just At the end of the day, man, the empathy allows you to really understand human psychology more, and what that does is it allows you to build relationships better. Just being able to understand people and really being able to have a better relationship with said people. So, yeah, that's really all I had there, man. Weezy, what you got for us on that topic?
Honestly, I feel like in this day and age, empathy is everything. Cause I feel like not a lot of empathy is shown. Like I don't know, maybe that's just outside looking in, but I realize anybody who know me know I'm a natural born healer, and empathy is really one of those things where if you don't understand it, I feel like you won't be able to heal properly. Because I say that to say, because if you're able to recognize somebody else's footsteps and understand somebody else's footsteps and journey and what they've been through, I feel like you're able to connect with them on a more deeper level rather than if you wasn't able to understand like what their trials and tribulations were and where they came from on their journey. Because I feel like as long as you could be empathetic with people, as long as you could meet people on a one to one scale, on the ground scale, like it's I don't know, you both just seem to understand each other more. You dig what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, it's offending.
it's I mean like shit, bruh. Anybody who know me know, bruh. I'm probably one of the most empathetic people on this earth, and sometimes that could be either a blessing or a curse. Um, cause I've been on both spectrums where I've had people, oh, don't tell me you know what I'm saying, you wish you was in my shoes, like don't wish you could say that you could understand me. And with that, it's just like that's just their toxic principles, and you just have to understand that. And like, granted, sometimes you don't want to deal with that, but I feel like as long as you can understand why people are the way that they are, like I said, you'll be able to relate to them more than if, like Coop said, if you was just to just blow up on them when they got in they little toxic moods or whatever, or or if they just like you know what I'm saying tweaked on you for no reason. So I don't know, bro. Empathy is a blessing and a curse. It really is. It really is because if you're messing with somebody who's not also empathetic, then it could kind of turn into a battleground, bro. So it's just once you understand it, once you're able to recognize like, yo, like, all right, maybe I have to just be softer with this person, or maybe I just can't say these certain things around this person, or you know what I'm saying, maybe let me try to see if I can help them, or let me see if like just try to in a way make other people's lives easier because you understand what what is naturally going on, what in general is going on. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much all I had for that. I mean, it was short, but you know, yeah,
It was needed though, and
yeah,
and you feel me. I feel like we just discussed some real key vital points, man, for those of them out there that need to hear this talk. So
facts,
I think it was needed, man.
facts only. So, moving on to this week's final topic of the HoloBros podcast. Coop, this is your time, man. Coop's picks.
Hey, but yeah, this week, man, this was a terrible week. This was the week of
Oh
the underdog,
man.
man. And let me tell you first where I went wrong this week. I went wrong. I was trying to use my just basic football logic and knowledge as
Oh
to why
man.
these teams will win instead of really just you using my intuition, bro. So let me tell you where I went wrong, right? The games that went right, obviously my New York Giants. You feel me? That was just I knew that was gonna happen.
Mhm.
The Texans are
Mhm.
literally the worst team in the NFL. I knew my New York Giants were gonna go there and get it done. End up doing that. Pretty simple. Panthers, Falcons. Like The Panthers damn near won the first one, but they DJ Moore is just an ass clown. So,
Hmm.
and then the kicker missed twice, so they lost that game. But something should have told me like, nah, the Panthers defense is starting to really come into its own, and I don't see them losing. Something should have told me that, but I picked the Falcons anyway. The Falcons ended up losing. Pick Seahawks and Bucks. I should have went with the Bucks because they're in Germany. First of all, Tom Brady's anytime he goes international, he's international time. He's not gonna lose. I should have my intuition should have told me that, but I'm like, you know what? The Seahawks are red hot right now.
Nigga
The
said
Bucks are still trying to
international
figure it
time.
out. Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise. But anyway,
See?
so you know, I'm like Seahawks are red hot. They're gonna get it done. No, Bills Vikings. Now I picked the Vikings. I picked the
He
Vikings.
did.
I
He
picked
did.
them.
He
I
did.
definitely did because I'm like, yo, the Vikings are red hot, and now they should have lost the game, but Justin Jefferson is just crazy good. And then Josh Allen sold, man. Again, he sold it yet again.
Oh
So
man. Not to sell a
no,
century.
yeah, man, the Bills will be fine though. It's got to bounce back. Lions Bears. I picked the Bears because I'm like, come on, bro. Like the Bears are gonna get it done. Justin Fields is starting to have some complete games, at least somewhat semi-complete games. So like they'll get it done. They end up losing by one to the Lions.
Damn.
Uh Jaguars Chiefs, I picked Chiefs. That was pretty simple. Dolphins, I picked that simple. Saints, Steelers. I don't know why I did this, guys. I really don't know why I picked the Saints. The Saints are terrible. Now
Oh
I'm like, you know
man.
what? The Steelers are terrible too, but they didn't have, they have Kamara and all that blah blah blah, right? But the more I thought about it, I'm like, wait, TJ Watt is back. Why didn't I pick the Steelers? Anyway, the Steelers ended up beating the Saints by 10. Broncos, Titans. I picked the Titans, of course. Colts, Raiders with Jeff Sunday. The name is really Jeff Saturday, but he's Jeff Sunday now, man.
Oh
For the world,
man.
He's Jeff Sunday now, man. But
Not
listen,
Jeff Sunday.
the Raiders are way worse than what I thought, man. They are terrible. And their core has only played like 40 something games together. Their core. So I should just pick the Colts, man. I had a feeling Jeff Saturday would get that offensive line right. Like my intuition was like it. I was trying to just go off of logic and not my intuition. But let's
Hmm.
speed past these picks so I can speed past the review of these picks so I can get to what I'm saying my picks for this week. But
Sure.
Cowboys Packers, man. I thought the Cowboys, but once again, intuition. Aaron Rodgers is 6-2 against the Cowboys. Anytime he plays the Cowboys, he gets his takeover immediately. He gets his X factor quick. Like he could be literally having the worst season of his life. He plays the Cowboys, he's back to MVP Aaron. He's bugging.
Yo.
Nah, I'm dead ass. He's bugging. Like
That's crazy, bro.
I should have picked them, but another mess up on me. Not really listening to my intuition. Cardinals Rams. I should have picked the Cardinals. The Rams are not good this year. I know they're defending Super Bowl champs. They're not good this year. They're not. And the Cardinals. This is a must-win game. And a lot of times when you have a team that's going against a division rival in a must-win game to
Yeah.
keep their season alive, they're gonna go out swinging, bro. They're not going out with they're not going down without a fight. So they ended up winning. Chargers 49ers. I picked 49ers. And the oh man, the upset of the year, man.
Man, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck
Commanders
you.
and Eagles.
Fuck you, fuck
So
you, fuck you, fuck you,
once
fuck you, fuck you, fuck
again,
you.
my intuition should have told me. So not too long ago, the 11-0 Steelers played the Well, at that time it was Redskins. They played them and ended up losing. The 11-0 Steelers. This time the 8-0 Eagles go. Well, the 8-0 Eagles host the Washington Commanders. Something told me like they're not winning this game. Even though I picked the Eagles, I'm like they're not winning this game. Little and what do you have it? They ended up losing, man. Too
Bad.
many damn fumbles, man. The good news for Eagles fans is that you only lost because y'all beat yourselves. The Washington Commanders did not win that game. You guys beat yourselves. Too many damn turnovers. And even when y'all had all them damn turnovers, y'all still had a chance to win. And then another damn turnover that really should never been a turnover. It should have been a walk-in touchdown. But Mr. Watson, man, he goes to the ground for no reason, gets up, then puts the ball like it wasn't even really protected. He looked like he was holding it with two, but it wasn't really secured. So what do they do? Chop it out, and that's pretty much the game from there. So yeah, Eagles fans, man. So I know this is a tough one, but you guys are still in good shape, man. And it's confident to know that a team didn't beat you, you beat yourselves because this way you're confident just knowing like, okay, bet we are still probably the best team right now, but we beat ourselves today. You feel me? We tried to. This was not really necessarily a good team we were playing against. We were expected to dog walk them like we did the first time,
Yep.
but lesson learned. I think this is also be a good lesson down the road for you guys, for the team in general. So yeah. But moving on to this week's picks. This time intuition has to set in, guys. It has to set in this week.
Yeah.
Lions, Giants. I'm going with the Giants. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'll pick the Giants every time. I will pick them
Got
every
you.
time.
Got
I
you.
have to. So yeah, I got them. Titans, Packers tonight. Titans, Packers tonight, man.
Titans. Packers. Next. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're filthy. Uh yeah, I don't honestly, bro. I don't know. I honestly don't know, bro. I really don't like.
I'm not gonna go with the
Well,
Fudge
okay, well
Packers.
the Titan. No, 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 no. And don't call them that no more, neither. Yeah, that's crazy.
That was
Uh,
my fault.
yo, honestly, bro, going Packers tonight. Going Packers tonight.
Okay.
And here's why I'm going Packers tonight. Because once again, intuition. The Packers are seeming like they're coming into their own, but also, bro, the Titans literally almost lost to the Broncos last week. The Broncos are terrible.
Tough.
It took a flea flicker to beat them.
Yeah.
They're terrible. And I know people saying, "Yo, but they played good against the Chiefs." So what?
Oh man. Yeah,
I'm going
see.
Packers tonight, man. I'm going Packers tonight. Bears, Falcons.
Bears. Falcons.
Like, why these games? I'm probably and honestly, if I bet on these games, bro, I'm not betting. I'm not betting money line. I'm gonna bet over under points. So let's see what the over under
Chill.
points are for these people. So over under for these dudes is 49.
Damn.
Yeah, because their defenses are terrible. So they're probably gonna score a hell of points. Damn, so 40, 49. So that's damn near. So to lose this, they have to score 50. So that means one team has to at least have 30. The other team has to at least have 20.
Yo, bro. That's crazy.
They're
Yo.
so ass. Like they're so terrible.
Yeah.
I'll s- I'll take the under. I'll take the under on this only because it's like they're trash, but I don't even see them. I don't even see either of them putting up 30.
Tough. Yeah.
But then, man, yeah, I'll take the under on that one. But if that's for betting, we're not even going to get into the betting. Actually, you know what? Let's just go strictly predictions. And the next week, I'll tell you guys what I did on FanDuel. I'll do it like that because I know we're going way past time anyway. So let's just, for shits and giggles, let's just pick. I'm not picking any of these teams when I bet though, because this is too much of like a coin flip. They're so trash that it would be such a crazy game. You don't know who's gonna win. But anyway, I'm gonna take Bears on that one.
Jeez.
Panthers, Ravens. I got Ravens. Bills, Browns. I got Bills. It'll be a bounce back game for the Bills. Commanders, Texans, Commanders. See,
Fuck the
this week is pretty easy though. Eagles, Colts. Give me Eagles. Uh, Jets, Patriots.
Damn. Wait, don't the Pats got Mac Jones though?
What that mean? Ha, that mean? It's like saying, "Don't State Farm have Jake." What do that mean? What is he wearing? Khakis? What is she talking about, nigga? What that mean?
Yo,
Fuck.
I thought Mac was alright. I thought, you know what I'm
His
saying?
first year. His first year.
Oh man.
Right now he's playing stinky back.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Oh man, he's torn. He's torn. I know that face. He's really trying to decide.
give
Yeah.
me the damn New York Jets, man. Give me the Jets.
Oh
Give me
man.
the
Yeah.
Jets, man. Rams, Saints. I'm not picking the Saints again for the rest of the season. I'm going Rams.
Oh.
Broncos, Raiders. Derek Carr was on the podium crying about the team losing. that may actually spark something within them to be like, we're not losing again. But for Russ and them boys, like, give me Broncos. I don't really trust Josh McDaniels. Give me Broncos, man. Give
Damn.
me Broncos. Cowboys, Vikings. Give me the
Damn.
damn Vikings. Give me the damn
Okay.
Vikings.
Okay. No cowgirls this week.
Bengals, Steelers. Give me the Bengals. Chiefs, Chargers. Give me the Chiefs. Cardinals, 49ers. This is a literally a must win for the Cardinals, bro. And they're at
Sheesh.
home.
Sheesh.
But I don't think they're gonna do it.
Damn. Like that?
I don't I don't I, I don't think they're gonna I'm gonna go 49ers. 49ers are crazy right now. So yeah, those are my picks for this week. And that's gonna do it. I'll let you guys know next week about my what I actually bet money on. But I just picked those for shits and giggles. I really believe those teams will win, but I'm not. I don't believe in them enough to put my money on it. At least not
Mm.
for some of the games this week. So for the ones I do believe in, though, I'll put my money on. Some of them I'll do the over under. I like how FanDuel has that. Once again, it's not an ad for FanDuel or an ad for a gambling period. This is just me putting my money where my mouth is
Yeah.
for these picks. But yeah, man. Without further ado, that's gonna conclude this episode. What? How are we on time? Where are we?
2 hours even.
Ay,
Yeah.
caramba. Ay,
Yeah.
caramba.
I mean, we gave y'all what, hour 30 episode last week, but hey man, say man, y'all know what it is, bruh. I think that's pretty much gonna do it for this week's episode of the HoloBros podcast, man. Before y'all go, Spotify and YouTube. If you're on Spotify, make sure you rate the show 5 stars. If you're on YouTube, make sure you do all that YouTube shit, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this bitch out with y'all friends and of y'all other friends and of y'all other friends, so that y'all know y'all can come back next week, Saturday, 10 a.m. every single time, because you already know what it is, bruh. Every week. We appreciate y'all for checking in. But Coop, you want to take this one out,
Yeah, man. As I'm on my Daniel son shit. But anyway,
man?
love you guys. Appreciate you guys for everything. We do this for y'all, man. Y'all are our motivation to do this, man. We really our goal is to really help you guys take your lives maybe to the next level or be a part of the spark that takes your life to the next level or gives you that wake up call, you know what I'm saying? So or just helps you in any way we possibly can positively. So
Facts.
we really do appreciate you guys though. And episode 41. Roll to
Crazy.
a year. Roll to a year, man.
11 weeks.
One more week until it's a 10-week countdown, man.
Crazy, ain't
25 days to Christmas.
it? Yeah.
Uh
It's not till next month. Not till next month. Not till next month.
yeah, but I just like saying that. But
That's a fact.
anyway, love you guys so much. Thanksgiving's coming up around the corner. Next time we see you guys, will our bellies already be full? Yeah, our bellies will be full
Oh,
by the
100%.
next time we
Oh,
see y'all.
100%. Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Also, yeah, because we won't see you guys until after Thanksgiving. Take this time to reflect with your family, friends, man. Just thank
Sure.
God for everything you have in your life, man. I think that's even though Thanksgiving is really should be a horrible day, but just because now it's being used to be something good and really reflect. I feel like we should just use that time to really thank thank the ones that surround us. Be thankful for everything we have in our lives, everything that we've been
100%.
blessed to have, and that are being continued to be blessed with. So yeah, man, just take that time with your families. Really look around, see who's standing with you, see who's beside you. Really appreciate them, appreciate God, everything that you're able to do, continue to do. And yeah, man. That being said, man, it's been your guy Coop,
And it's been your boy Weezy.
and we out of here, baby.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all. See ya next week. Bye.